Okay, here we are at 1009 Lafayette Northeast. I'm just going to pan the neighborhood. This house to the south looks fantastic. That's the old work truck there. I see a big remodel that happened down there, the Contemporary in the distance. These are the guys across the street. Looks very squared away. I'm going to go ahead and give this a solid A rating for general niceness of location. All right. Cadillac to convey to realtor at closing. The front yard is rocked, and at least it's organized. You know, you could spice it up with a few things here and there. I would take out this nasty bush. I see some patching that's occurred at the top of the parapet wall. So, you know, the roof and the parapet and that joint is suspect. It's a garage conversion, and this may be one of the reasons that this house hasn't sold. The conversion is a little funky, and you'll see what I mean. Front porch needs a paint job, and it needs somebody to come in here with a good eye, right? This just doesn't set a solid first impression. All right. Super red door is kind of fun. All right, so at first blush, it's very cute. It has these wide slat hardwood floors. These are, you know, 2 boards thickness, so that's kind of a nice feature. I see that it's got a retrofit central forced air heating situation, so that's nice. All the windows have been done probably 10 years ago. They are double pane, but they're kind of old school double pane. The cove ceilings are nice, and from the living room, you look directly into the dining, kitchen, and French doors out to the back. So this room is pretty functional in that you have this whole corner area to work with before you get into the traffic of the front door here. Okay, so we'll go check out bedrooms first. On our way to the bedrooms, we see a converted floor furnace that's now return air. It's a common way to use those. Hall bath has received some updates. We all recognize the Home Depot Especial vanity and sink. They did some extensive tiling in here, and it's not bad. It's like a marble. I don't know if it's marble, but that's kind of how the pattern looks. Original cast iron tub. Excuse me, it may be time for a refinish. Those are just wear spots in the enamel. The tub itself is in great shape. Bathroom has some built-ins and some updated small features. Okay. To the right of the bathroom door is a hall closet. This is your primary coat closet. Sorry, for orientation, coat closet, bathroom, bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 1 has the same hardwood floors. They're fabulous. The windows have been done. Ceiling fan's been changed out. And I see evidence of some patching and painting up here. It runs the length of the room. Don't know why it's doing that. Pretty common in an old house to see cracks in this plaster ceiling. Bedroom closet. Small, but normal for the age of the house. Swinging around into the landing with this cute little phone niche. And this is the front bedroom. Has a ceiling fan, but not quite as exotic. This is, I'm gonna say a slightly larger closet, slightly deeper that way. I see some more patching on the ceiling here. Looks like they were just chasing cracks. Okay, so that's the bedroom wing. Modern digital thermostat. I'm sure that's tied into the heater and not the swamp cooler. So here's our dining room. It's got some cute built-ins, glass front here, next to the little breakfast bar, which is glass tile. It's fun, but it's kind of homemade. We've got rough plywood exposed here. There's no grout, it's just laid on top. It looks good at a distance though. Okay, so the dining room, we have plumbing access. Here's where the swamp cooler comes in. And it's got an abandoned floor furnace with OSB stuck in the hole. So this is a nice arrangement. I like the dining room French door to the back patio setup, and the kitchen is fine. You know, it probably could use a bump, but is functional. Sort of medium quality. This is Formica, but it's probably done in the last 10 years based on the bull nose. In here we have what I think are Doug fir floors, right? This looks like every oak we've ever seen. This I've seen in a lot of older homes, like down in the Huning Highland, where they were built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. A lot of them have this Douglas fir flooring. So that's kind of a flavor maker. Kitchen's decent. I would need to build some more cabinetry around this stove to give it some real work area flanking the stove. But other than that, it's pretty much good to go. I'd probably put a bunch of shelves on this wall too. Okay, from the garage, we step into the, from the kitchen, we step into the converted garage. And on the side here, we've got a bunch of funky old cabinets that I think should just be torn out in favor of a more modern pantry situation in the kitchen. But it's clear this was the pantry. This is ceramic tile, and by the look of it, it was probably pretty expensive. It's like they were going for slate, but it's actually ceramic. And it was well done. I think this was probably more of a professional in action, maybe, I don't know. As I say that, I'm seeing some funky grout lines, so anyway. Here's a half bath that also is partly mechanical and laundry. Here is your mandatory stackable washer dryer. It is set up for electric, but also there's gas right here, so you could go either way there. Electric box. This looks like a more modern box than the age of the house, but don't quote me on that. You know, it wouldn't be a travesty to return this to a garage and just have a one bath house, or maybe a killer workshop in the garage with a bathroom. I don't know, but you don't need this for your purposes, and having a garage is valuable. So I don't know, you know, it's not a good enough conversion to really bother keeping or spending money on. How are you ever going to get this to not be weird unless you just rip the entire bathroom laundry situation out and reconfigure, which could be done, but then it gets expensive, and you know, returning this to a garage would be far less expensive. Okay, so there is access to the side yard here, and that is behind the gate. So this is dog-friendly egress. Back into the kitchen, circling back around, looking at the dining room pass-through. Now we're going to step out back. So this is west facing, meaning you get a lot of direct sun in the afternoon, but they have built this substantial cover, which, although not without its funky charm, appears to be relatively solid. I see a little bit of potential dry rot. Certainly needs a good scrape and paint. Open crawl space. I'm sure no cats are shitting in there, ever. Telephone box. The backyard is not ridiculously big. It seems like a manageable amount of dirt. I would be tempted just to partition it here and make this side fantastic and sort of abandon this side behind a fence. It's an easement anyway. Notice the brace for the pole in the yard, so no great loss. I see a swamp cooler up there, and I see a continuation of the patching at the parapet. Not alarming, but worth checking out. Yeah, I could work with this. Backyard's decent. Nice little space. Fun stoop. All right, there it is. Have fun.